Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and today the Washington Commanders released defensive back Troy Apke, Sammis Reyes, and 3 other players. So we're going to talk about that in today's video. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content, trying to get to 9,000 subscribers. Also hit that like button and turn on those notifications so you never miss a video, and check out Real-Time Fantasy Sports, link in the description. So the Washington Commanders had till 4 p.m. today to get the roster to 85 players, and they did. They released Troy Apke. They also, pretty much released Sammis Reyes. They put him on IR, so he's out for the season. Alex Arma, same thing. And then they released Devontae Bosby and Dion Calhoun. So we're going to talk about all that in today's video. So first off, let's talk about Troy Apke, because a lot of people were saying Troy Apke is a roster lock because he always makes the team because he's good on special teams, and Ron Rivera likes that, and he's just been on the team for a while, so they thought he was going to make the team. But what I've been saying for a while, after the Commanders drafted Percy Butler, I was kind of the mindset that Troy Apke wasn't going to make the team just because Percy Butler is, coming out of college, was a really good special teams player, and at the very least in his first year will be an impact player on special teams. Then you look at Derek Forrest, who's out for the first half of the year, so that's why you couldn't really, afford to, release Troy Apke. So, Derek Forrest was out, but when he came back, he played special teams. He was pretty good there. You got other guys as well who are good on special teams. Cam Sims, Khaleke Hudson. If you keep, David Mayo is probably going to make the team. So, he can play special teams at a very high level. Like, you have a bunch of guys that definitely can do it. And, he's been on the team for a while, and I honestly think, even though like the last couple years, he hasn't even been that good on special teams. He made one good play last year. Okay, so now onto the other players that were released. So let me read this right here from Nikki Javalis. She says, the Commanders just released cornerback Devontae Bosby and guard Dion Calhoun, and placed fullback Alex Arma and tight end Sammis Reyes on IR. And yeah, that was the last move. After they made the move with Troy Apke, that got them down to 85. So I believe every Tuesday it goes down a little bit more. Honestly, none of these are too surprising. The headliner there is Sammis Reyes, but they put him on IR. They didn't even release him. And let me read this right here. So they say, Reyes and Arma don't count towards the roster camp. Once they're fully recovered, the Commanders can either release them or add them to the roster and cut others to clear the room. But here's the thing. Alex Arma and Sammis Reyes, if you're placed on IR before the season starts, you're out for the year. So Sammis Reyes, no matter what happens, if someone claims him or if someone doesn't claim him, he is out for the year. Same thing with Alex Arma. And let's talk about the headliner there, Sammis Reyes. Unfortunate because, he has potential, and, obviously started playing football like last year. His first actual game was last year, which is insane to think about. And he made the roster. This year, though, I don't think he's not, he got cut because of, his ability. I think it's because of injury, and that's why they put him on IR. Like we heard in OTAs and minicamp, he wasn't playing. He was out with an injury, and then to start off training camp, he was kind of, iffy, and they had a hamstring injury, and it just really never worked out with him. Too many injuries for Sammis Reyes. Like this last game, I think he played 2 snaps, but I think I saw him post something on his story or something where he was like injured. Like he said, I'll be back soon, or something like that. He was not 100%, and that really sucks for him because he has potential. But now I think that you kind of know what the tight end room is going to look like for the most part. Like Logan Thomas, Cole Turner, John Bates are locks. And then after that, I think Armani Rogers is the front runner to be that 4th tight end if they keep one. And then maybe you could say Curtis Hodges, but I think it's going to be Armani Rogers if they keep 4. I think he's in the lead, and he played pretty well on Saturday. And I think Curtis Hodges played well for the most part as well. Speaking, talking about the other guys, Deion Calhoun, I don't know much about him, and that's probably why he got cut. Devontae Bosby, is a cornerback they signed a couple weeks ago, I believe. And I talked about it in my video recapping the preseason. He did not have a good game at all. Like, he was picked on a ton. And I felt like each kind of first string, second string, third string had a guy that was just getting picked on and, really hurting the defense. And I said Danny Johnson was one of those guys, and Devontae Bosby was the other one. He was not good at all. And yeah, I'm not surprised at all that he got released. And Alex Arma, again, not surprised, but I guess they put him on IR, so that's why he's out. Not sure what injury it was, but it was going to be tough for him to make the roster anyways. But yeah, we're down to 85, and I don't know the exact number, but I'm sure it's out there on Twitter. A week from today will be, they're going to have to make more cuts as well, and then after that is going to be, I believe, the final 53-man roster, something like that. In a couple of Tuesdays, they'll have the roster down to 53. So it's going to get crazy really, really quick. And yeah, again, no big surprises. Sammis Reyes and Troy Apke are the headliners. And I think Troy Apke was a good move. And Sammis Reyes is an unfortunate move that he's out. But again, totally understand the move for the Washington Commanders. So that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, hit that like button, turn on those notifications, and subscribe if you guys are new. Peace.